So I've been wanting to make this video for a little while now, about a week or so. Just a few things have happened in the recent times that I thought might be worth making a video about. It's nothing to do with the mining that I usually go and do. It's that I just hit 500 subscribers last week, and the same, I've just been on YouTube for a year. I've just hit 3,000 hours of watch time. So I thought it might be interesting to just talk to you a bit about my journey of how things are going. So anyway, my name is Stephen. Probably, if you've investigated at all, you would have figured that out. I'm 52 years old now, and I thought I'd try making one of these channels just to see what would happen. And originally I was just going to go and try and find some interesting rocks to look at, and it kind of developed from there. I've been dreading making this video because I knew that I was going to have to turn the camera on myself. But anyway, if you look up behind me there, this is the back of my property here. We're going to walk up through the bush, and I'll keep on talking here about, ow, got me in the eye, talking about what's happened over the last year. So my very first video that I made was before I was even going into any mines. I was going up to the mines to look for rocks, but I wasn't going in. I told myself I wasn't going to go in. Yeah, so that got like 35 views, and that video is still there. It's still under 100 views now, and I understand why. It's just boring. But I was happy with those 35 views. I felt like, you know, I was a teacher or something and had a classroom full of students that I've taken around. So I felt good about that. And so then I tried to carry on. See, the thing with YouTube is try and be consistent. And so I wanted to get a video out every week or every couple of weeks, which, you know, to an extent I've been successful at. I had a break for a while of about a month, not that long after I started putting videos out, and yeah, the YouTube algorithm didn't like that. Kind of forgot me for a bit, or so I thought. And if you're starting a channel yourself, you've really got to forget about the algorithm. You've got to think of why you're doing it. Like, I just enjoy going out into the bush, and I was going for these hikes anyway, so I may as well take a camera. Quite steep and muddy up here. So what have I learnt over the past year? I've learnt that I can just talk to the camera. Okay, that doesn't bother me too much. It would be hard to learn a script for doing a lot of this. It's all off the cuff talking, you just got to keep talking. But if you can manage to have a conversation with your friends, there's no reason that you can't talk on camera. It feels kind of weird, like you're just talking to yourself. Then next thing you notice, quite a few people are watching your videos. Yeah, so to start off with, the first, I suppose, 4 months were pretty slow as far as views goes, you know. I was more than happy if like 200 or 300 people would see what I was doing. Still am. But then, yeah, after about 4 months, one of my videos went up over 1,000. Oh wow, I was ecstatic. How cool was that? Showed all my friends, who promptly told me that I was probably making up new YouTube accounts myself, and it was all me. All the whole 1,000 were me on different accounts, signing up and subscribing to myself. So yeah, and then you start talking to a few people, getting a few comments around the place. Mostly good. I've been surprised at the lack of negative comments. I had a few kind of negative comments at the start. They weren't too bad. And I particularly remember one of them. You know, admittedly, I started out with my phone, and it was shaky. I mean, this will still be shaky too, but it was shaky when I was just doing it with my phone. Anyway, the guy told me that I should probably just stop. Wow, that's harsh. But anyway, I had a look into what he was doing, and he had his own channel. I thought, just someone who thinks I'm a rival? I'm nobody. Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't even a real major or anything. It was just a bit funny, I thought, at the time. Yeah, so and then I've met up with Aaron Montrose, who has his own channel as well, and we went and did the one of the levels of the Tui mine. That's interesting because not only were there a couple of awesome mines that we went down, but a couple of videos in comparison, you know, when I'm not a huge channel by any means, but I had a video that went over 5,000 views, and that was, wow, I thought I'd gone viral. And that video still is doing pretty well. And then had a bit of a disaster work-wise, and had to stop doing videos for a while. And of course my views went down and down, started losing subscribers. But so there was a few months that I stopped. But I've started back into it again, and just in the past few weeks, a few pretty crazy things have happened. I had one of my videos, it just blew up, and the video was like 6 or 7 months old. And it went over 10,000 views, and I got, you know, over 100 subscribers. If any of you people are watching, and that's how you first saw me, when you saw this video and thought, oh, this guy's got over 10,000 views, I might as well have a look at what he's done. Yeah, all of you, thank you, but I've got no idea why I had this big jump in views on that video so long ago. There's some sheep down here. There's a sheep and a lamb. Can you see them down there? Oh, there's 2 sheep. Black sheep, a white sheep, a lamb, and I think I can see another black sheep over the back there. This is all just up the back of my property. My property, renting here anyway. Yeah, so that's been pretty crazy, because I had my birthday, and went over 500 subscribers, had video go over 10,000 views, and got my 3,000 hours all within a few days. I don't know if that's how it works out for any other creators out there. Anyone else who's got a channel? Did you all reach 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours in the same day as what it happened for me? Yeah. What else interesting has happened? Because I've been getting a bit of leverage with these videos, had some local museums contact me to see if I would come and have a chat with them, and asked if they could put my videos on archive for you know, history of the local area. I mean, how awesome is that? I kind of wish that I'd made them with that more in mind. Oh, the sheep are all following me. Look at that. Hello, sheep. Are they following me, or are they about to attack? This one sounds pretty angry. He's doing the whole breathing thing. So anyway, hopefully they won't just push me off the edge here. So where were we? Museums. Getting interested in what I was doing. I thought perhaps I might have got in trouble for going into these mines, but as far as I know, I'm not doing anything illegal. Right, so we're right up at the fence line here at the back of my place. Sorry about the loud livestock, but I'm in quite a rural area here. Very beautiful part of New Zealand. I'll give you a look down over the village where I live when it comes into view, and my house down here. How has it changed my life this past year? Well, yeah, it's tempting to say that it hasn't. You know, I've told you about these things that are going on, but they're quite current as far as reaching eligibility and that. I'll just let you have a look at the town down below. When I say town, it's not even big enough to have a shop. Apparently in the old days this was a coal mining area, and there are mines all around here which are kind of tempting to go and have a look at, but the coal mines are really dangerous, and I don't have any of the gear, like as far as for detecting carbon dioxide and any other sort of noxious gas or toxic gas. And also the coal is a lot less stable to walk around in. A lot more people get killed in coal mines. At least that's what I tell myself anyway. So we'll head down the hill here. I've got to figure out a way. There's no actual track here. It's just a case of walking down the hill. But I think it's been worthwhile doing the channel because, well, people are noticing it, and obviously seeing some value in what I'm doing. I guess to a certain extent, well, it has given me more of a reason to study up a bit more about the history around New Zealand where I'm going. Monetary wise, it hasn't affected me hasn't I haven't earned $1 off doing this, but I didn't expect to. Like I say, I'm just on the anniversary of being on here for 1 year. I thought if it was going to be possible to monetize in any way, that it was going to take me 3 years. So really I'm 2 years ahead of myself here. And also, being in New Zealand, the size of the market, it's never going to be big enough to sustain anything like what the channels in America or even Australia or Great Britain, you know, it's just the population don't have it. Yeah, I'm sure there are some channels in New Zealand that are getting enough money that they call this their living. But they're not me. I kind of know where I'm at, and it's not at that level, and I don't have the charisma to pull off that kind of level of channel. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and it's getting me out. It's getting my friends. Yeah, I've got to mention my friends. So there's Dan McLaren, who's been out with me a few times. Mostly I call him Danny. Now he does, or has been doing, all the editing for the last 7 months or so, I would say. And he comes out on the walks as well. He was the guy a few weeks ago who just climbed down like a vertical cliff thing to get into the mine. I was very surprised that he got down there without hurting himself. I mean, I then followed him down, but really only after he'd gone down. And then there's my other friend Trent. He's also my flatmate. Now, he sometimes comes with me too, so it's cool when I get 1 or 2 of them to come with me. It's a lot safer if there's 2 or 3 of us, you know. But yeah, so that's been good, getting out, keeping fit. And I've had some knee problems, and I'm pretty sure I'm still going to have some knee problems next time I head out. But just got to take it as easy as I can. I don't feel like I need to stop doing what I'm doing yet. I'm not quite that old and incapacitated. Should we look down at my house through the trees here? Here it is down there, picturesque. It's actually a miner's cottage from an old coal miner. Underneath the house is weird. It's got some like old hobnail shoes, but they're like children's, for mostly girls. What were they all doing under the house? They just grow out of them, and that was where they threw them away, under the house. Who can say? So I'm looking forward to the next year on YouTube. Coming up, I've got the it seems 1,000,000 miles away, but when you get 1,000 subscribers and there's another 1,000 hours of watch time, you move on to the next level where you get some money for ads. Unless you're getting hundreds of thousands of views, you're not going to make any money out of your videos. You get paid per 1,000 videos. So if you've done like I have, and you've got 5,000 people watch one of your videos, well, how much money do you reckon you're going to make out of that per 1,000 views if you're making $2 or $3 per 1,000 views? You're not living on it, that's for sure. There are other ways of making things work. and that's what I plan on looking into. Various things you can market, other extras videos that I thought I could do. Yeah, there's other things that I've got planned. I have got quite an idea of where it goes in the next year, and we'll see how that goes. I'm obviously hoping for a best case scenario where things just keep going. And I think that's one of the answers with YouTube, is just keep going. Just keep going with what you're doing. Don't give up. There's no real point in giving up, because you're not going to get anywhere sitting at home doing nothing. You may as well be out doing these things, and I know for a fact that these videos take off sometimes just randomly, and a long time after you've made. So I'm sure that happens the same for many other people who make especially make the long form videos, because you get more watch time with that as well. Plus I know more about making the long form videos than the shorts. I've tried a few, but you've got to get millions of views on your shorts for anything to work for you there. And there's only 5 million people in New Zealand to start with, so your chances of getting millions of views are slim. And we're nearly back out of the unkempt part of the back of my yard. So I hope that was interesting for some of you. I'm sure I'm going to think of things that I wanted to say that I haven't said after this. But it's been a good journey, an interesting journey. Far more people watching my videos than I ever imagined. I mean, like a crazy amount to me. 15,000 on a video. Awesome. Thank you to each and every one of you who has watched. I'm sorry if you were just into the mining videos and this one would have bored you to tears today. There it is. Back down to my door. I'll catch you later.